What's up guys, it's your boy Tito once again, Candyman. And today, well, I just want to share that I'm so happy because I finally got my Google AdSense pin. Finally, after 4 months of waiting. Well, Google said it will arrive around 2 to 4 weeks, but third world problems, it arrived at around 4 months. But you know, it still arrived, so I'm happy. And because of that, I just want to share to everyone like how I got 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. So I guess just like everyone, when I started doing this, you know, I searched online, I searched on YouTube how to get those 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers because it seemed too much and it seemed like a daunting task, especially if you're someone without any name, you're not a celebrity, you're not exactly popular. And I just want to share a few, but some of them did actually work for me. One is about helping each other out, like sub to sub, like other YouTubers subscribing to other YouTubers. So they subscribe to you and you subscribe to them. So there are Facebook groups online, or you can message other YouTubers, and some of them just subscribe for you to subscribe to them, and then they don't watch any of your shows, so it doesn't really make sense. So it wouldn't help you reach 4,000 watch hours. Another one is about finding a niche, like finding a niche market, finding a brand, but I don't know what my brand is. I don't know what niche I'm gonna get in. The internet, it's so big. Another advice that I got was to constantly produce content, and that's actually very helpful and very sound advice, because the more you produce content, the more chances you get of people liking your video. And once they like your video and they see that you're constantly uploading content, then you know you could gain loyal subscribers and loyal followers. But I don't have time. I don't have time for that. I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I have other things. I have a job. I have a business to run. Next one is to have great camera, proper lights, you know, the proper microphone. So you're telling me, for me to get a chance to earn something, I should spend a lot. And again, that's a very sound advice because you're competing against a lot of great videos out there, great content that's well produced. But when you're in YouTube, I don't think people are that particular with your lights, your video, your audio. It's really about content, and a lot of great content creators started with bad cameras, bad audio, bad everything, and then their channel grew and they eventually got proper equipments. Just like me, I literally just started with my camera phone, and little by little I got equipments, and I'm still not yet done because as you can see, it's this quality is still not perfect. Lastly, another advice is to find out what's trending and ride on the wave. I thought I was finding a niche, now why am I riding the wave? Again, solid advice if someone actually picks up your content, but if it's trending, that means so many people are doing that content. So how can you stand out? And again, I don't want to discredit those advices because those are very sound advice. It's just that those things didn't work for me, and so I just want to share what worked for me, and hopefully it could also work for you. So my first advice is just do it. Cliche as it may sound, I think it's the most important advice I can give to you. A lot of would-be and possible great content creators are not yet here on this platform because they analyze too much. They get into analysis paralysis, wherein they just think of what their brand should be, what content. They plan that if they should constantly create content, so they have a 6-month calendar on what content they should produce. And that could work, but it could also stop you from just doing your first content. It could also lead to a lot of procrastination, not actually doing content because of so much analysis. And if you're too obsessed with brand, I just want to share my story. I started YouTube on another channel, but it was really more for personal reason because I'm actually an actor. And on my 3rd appearance on TV, the first time that I actually had speaking lines, an office mate of mine recorded that show, and she gave the recording to me. Because I wanted to share it to other people who missed my episode, I uploaded that on YouTube. And on that channel, I basically uploaded a lot of similar things, like me appearing on TV, me appearing on plays, or just personal reasons, me going to different places. So when I started really considering becoming a content creator on YouTube, I thought to myself, I should create a different channel because on my other channel is a lot of personal stuff. When I created this channel, it was really about me talking about the stuff that are in my head that I just want to share with people. And then I ended up with jokes, I ended with a talk show, and now I'm doing tutorials. And it was really the tutorials that really helped and propelled me to getting those 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers because of one video. So I guess after all my ramblings, what I just want to say is you could be very set on a brand or an image that you have of yourself, but if people are not watching you, then that won't help you reach your goal. But you won't know unless you try it. So a lot of it is really trial and error, and you won't get to discover unless you try it. So you just gotta keep creating content and find out what works for you. Which leads me to my next advice. Experiment. It's okay to miss. It's okay to have some videos that won't work, that will have 47 views, 8 views. Just keep making content, find out what works for you because you never know, the video that you thought was stupid could actually be the one that could help you. Next, never underestimate the power of a headline. And when I say that, always write your headlines in the eyes or in the perspective of your viewers. So in my case, the video that really propelled me to this was because of my headline, how to record yourself doing a PowerPoint presentation. And I guess that headline really resonated to a lot of people because that's what they probably searched. So write your headline based on how people search or how you think they can get to your video. So words like how to, hacks, beginner's guide, so stuff like that, those work for me. And I could easily write another headline like how to record your screen while recording your camera. But I guess really including PowerPoint presentation in my headline helped me because that's what people search for. Because that's what they're doing. They're doing a PowerPoint presentation. So I always write my headlines based on how viewers use my content. Lastly, be authentic. If you're too obsessed and hell-bent on creating a brand for you, but that's not really you in real life, chances are people could see through you. So just be authentic. So if you're a funny guy, then be funny. If you're geeky, then be geeky. If you love makeup, then show that. And in my case, I love storytelling, I love teaching, I'm a trainer by profession, and that's probably the reason why this is now my path, doing tutorials. It's because that is what people really see me as someone who teaches. So I guess those are the things that help me reach 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. Again, that's what worked for me. It may or may not work for you, but those are my tips. So, good luck! Wait, before I forget, an end screen can also help you gain more followers. An end screen is, after the video, you have something like this, wherein you can add your face, like what you're seeing now, and that leads to the subscribe button. And that could help you gain subscribers. So guys, please help a brother out. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video if you liked it. Thank you very much! Subscribe!